It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone's cheating on you, you need to get to the bottom line. But this is going to be intense. I can tell already based on the email. We're here as a public service to help you. Raquel says, I found a note in my underwear drawer saying, I'm sleeping with your husband. I have no idea how long it's been there. And if that's not enough to freak me out, I've also noticed that my husband never texts in front of me, but I have walked in on him texting many times in the garage, in the laundry room, in the bedroom. I think I have enough evidence to know he is cheating. I need your help to figure this out. Raquel, I can't even imagine the feeling you got inside when you saw this note.
Yeah. So I was planning like a really special romantic evening, and I went to my underwear drawer, and I was going through like all the really lacy, pretty stuff, and I find this note, and it says, I'm sleeping with your husband, and there's a lipstick kiss on it. Like some woman was in my house. She was in my bedroom. She was going through and touching my underwear. And I just feel so violated.
I mean, this would indicate that he's cheating and she's in your room.
She's in my room. I mean, she was in my drawer. I just feel so violated.
What if she wore your stuff?
Terrible.
I don't know. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sick.
And I believe in my heart that he's cheating on me. Like, he never...
Well, he has to be. Look at this note. I mean, he's not putting that note in there. Exactly. All right, so we want to call this guy and find out what's happening and who this woman is. Raquel, was there a name on the note?
No, I don't know who this woman is.
I'm going to have Patty offer some roses to your husband, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. All right?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Be very quiet so we can get the most information.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Eric?
This is speaking.
Eric, good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Thoughtful Flowers. How are you?
I'm all right. What's the purpose for this call?
I'm calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses this morning at no charge. I'm also including free delivery. All you have to do is just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, a note, and the address, and I make sure they get delivered today. I'm only calling 5 customers today, so you're one of the lucky 5. And they're beautiful.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but listen, I've been burned by stuff like this before. I've had my identity stolen, like my credit card had to be reissued and all that stuff. I'm not saying that this is what it is.
No, I completely understand why you may think that that this is a scam, but I can assure you it's not. I just opened my flower shop 2 weeks ago, and I want to expand my customers for the holidays, and you accepting these roses will help me because you will be able to refer me to your friends and family.
I really appreciate it. Appreciate that, and I want the best for your business, but I just can't take that risk right now. And
I'm not asking you for your credit card number or your billing address. Just the name of the person you want to send them to in a note, and like I said, I can also include a few coupons for you that you can use for the holidays, for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I really appreciate the hard sell.
Eric, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi,
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, Eric. What risk would you be taking if you were to accept this offer from Patty about the flowers? What's the risk?
The risk would just be essentially just giving her my personal information.
But let me ask you a question, Eric. I actually have your wife Raquel on the line. Is it possible that you're cheating on her?
No, I'm not cheating on her. What?
Let me ask you another question. Does this sound familiar? There was a note left in her underwear drawer. It says, "I'm sleeping with your husband." Do you know would there anybody that could have been in your room that would have left that note?
She did what?
There's a woman that you're sleeping with, apparently, that has left a note saying, "I'm sleeping with your husband," and left that in your wife's underwear drawer. Who is that woman?
No, there's
Who is it?
I'm not cheating on anybody.
Who left the note? How'd she get into your house?
There was. I don't know what this is. It's just a terrible joke. I don't know what.
No. How did this note get in her underwear drawer?
Hell if I know. probably just some jerk at work.
Some jerk at work is in your bedroom?
I know there's something going on.
I have people come on over, have a few beers and all that stuff. Someone could have just written that for laughs while I was, a little tipsy in the living room.
Why would anyone have access to your wife's underwear drawer ever?
I don't know. I don't lock the doors and stuff, and I apparently trust my friends a little bit too much.
Eric, I think it sounds like something's going on here. I mean, this note was done in female writing, right? Did it look like a woman wrote it?
Yes, and it was definitely, there was a lipstick kiss on it. It was a woman that kissed it.
There's lip imprints, bro.
Lip imprints. That's a real thing. Come on.
Well, she kissed the note.
Underwear drawer. Please.
I'm not cheating on you. This is ridiculous.
I got an idea. Raquel, why don't you show Eric this note, and then let's see what's happening, and then do a lineup of people that could have been at the house. But, if you shouldn't be having women over, hanging out, having beers, then let them go to your bedroom, Eric. It's pretty clear.
My wife and
it is. That's why we're here, because this is between you and your wife. The reason we're on the air with you is because it's between you and your wife. Exactly.
So make it between you and your wife. And stop letting people into her underwear drawer.
Wait, Ellen, you can't buy this. Eric, you're going to see this note. Raquel, why don't you show him this note? Wherever you are, you should find him and show him this note, okay?
Okay, I just don't understand. I mean, it was obviously a woman that put it in there.
It's clear. Listen,
you'll find out.
He's hung up on me now, but there's something going on.
I don't understand why he's letting women in our bedroom. I mean, he never texts in front of me. If I come into the room and he's texting, he stops right away. I know there is something going on.
Well, of course, you have this note. You have this note. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. So it says, Ryan and Ellen, things have been going really well for my husband lately, so I really thought we were both in a good place in our relationship. He's a real estate broker. He told me he had to show an open house on Saturday. About 15 minutes after he left, I got a text that said, "Hey you, I'm here. Come on down." I know that wasn't for me because, first of all, we do not have a 2-story house for him to be telling me to come on down. So who was it for? She thought everything was fine, and then this, is it enough to go on to think he's cheating? Hello, Gabriella?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So you saw this text, and that's really the only sign that you have that you think something's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, about a year ago, my husband, he started this new real estate business, quit his day job, and he's been doing well in the business, and he's been in a good mood, and our relationship has been feeling better, and we were talking about having a baby, and then this text thing happened, and I don't know, it sounded like...
But the text, hey you, I'm here, come on down, could be, come on down the street, come on down to the house.
Buddy, it doesn't mean it's a girl. Why would you just assume it's for a girl?
I don't know. Well, I mean, for one thing, we don't have a 2-story house. I mean, and it just seemed weird because he said after he sent it, he sort of backtracked on it and was like, "This is for the client. I'm just going to the open house, and this is for."
Right, but come on down. I would say to Ellen, "Hey, I'm here. Come on down."
Yeah, it could be for anyone. It's not romantic. It doesn't necessarily have to be to a girl. It could be to anyone.
Maybe "Hey, you" is questionable. I don't know. There's not a lot to go on here.
No,
I don't know. It just freaked me out.
How long you been married? How long you been married?
We've been married 3 years.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna bring Patty. Patty's gonna actually. Here she is. Wow, she's pregnant.
Wow.
You hungry?
Of course, I'm always.
What are we gonna vicariously eat today?
Today I brought tuna sandwiches.
Oh, what a good girl.
That's plural.
Yes, I brought two.
Okay, so here we go. Patty's gonna send your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, be very quiet. We've got to see what he puts on the card. Okay.
Okay.
Got to see that.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ray?
This is Pete.
Hello, Ray. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from flowersandkisses.com. How are you?
I'm doing well. Is it, do you have the right number?
Yes, I'm actually calling you because I just set up my online flower shop, and I am giving away 5 free bouquets today at no charge, which means I can deliver them to someone you want me to send them to today at no charge, plus free delivery as well. And it's a free bouquet, and I'm just asking if you can just refer me to your friends and family. Like I said, I just set up my online flower shop, and I'm doing this for a promotion.
Okay.
And there's no charge to you. I'm not going to ask for a billing address or your credit card information or your home address. Just need the name of the person you want to send them to, the address, and then we write a nice little note that will go with the bouquet.
And there's no catch.
No, there's no catch, but I do, I would like for you to just refer me to your friends and family if you like my service, and just let them know that there's a new online flower shop called flowersandkisses.com, and we're here in La Habra delivering flowers.
Cool. So what do you need?
Just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can start with that, and then we get the address and the note.
Sure, yeah. I'd say I'd like to send them to my wife, Gabriela.
Gabriela, you said?
Yep.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
Oh gosh, I'm not good with this stuff. How about thinking of you today, just like I always do.
Thinking of you today, just like I always do.
Hey, Ray, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Your lovely wife, Gabrielle, is on the phone, and she asked us to call you to celebrate your marriage.
Yep.
That's why we're calling you. So congratulations on 3 years, and I know you're talking about kids, and Gabriella is on the line. There is one thing that bothered Gabriella, which is part of why we called it. Although, Ellen, I did say it for the record, I'm not so sure we should have made this call.
And I
think I'm right.
Yes.
She said she found a text. You're a real estate broker?
Yeah.
She said that you had a show, an open house on Saturday, and about 15 minutes after you left, he says, I got a text that said, hey, I'm here, come on down. What was that text about?
We already talked. I already texted her about.
Yeah, we just need to hear again, like who
for the record.
Who were you texting?
Yeah, it was a client. I showed up and I didn't know where she was, and then she texted that she was upstairs, and so.
Oh, what's her name? She's a she client.
Why was she? She was upstairs because it was an open house. It was caravan. Exactly. It was it was open. Like, so they could have gone upstairs without you.
Yeah, I mean, I got there, I was wondering where they were, and I just maybe I didn't think as I was texting. I just quickly shot it off, and of course I sent it to the wrong number, and yeah. And
did she come on down?
Yeah, yes.
How many people were in the open house, would you say? Right.
I don't know, 6 or 7.
Did you sell the house?
No, thanks for reminding me.
Okay. All right, listen, Gabriella, would you like to say anything to Ray?
Yeah, I guess it surprised me, the whole, hey, you, like, why would you say that to a client? It just
I say hiya. And like I say hiya, H-I-Y-A all the time. So, Gabriel, Ray's not cheating on you, okay? He's not. He's trying to sell a house to pay for the house that you guys have. I mean, that's what's happening here. This is one innocent little text. Clearly, you said the relationship is good. Ray sounds like a good guy. I believe Ray. I'm going to let you both go. And, good luck to both of you. I'm glad you're happy.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, are we good? Are we good?
We're not good. We're not good. We shouldn't have made the call.
Well, I agree
We're not
with that.
good.
But they're good. At least they're good. We sacrificed our good for their good.
But you know what? I'm just speaking for the masses.
Yeah.
People don't need us to take the time for Ryan's Roses for people who are good.
Okay, but...
People want us to find people who need peace of mind that are looking for the answers.
I'm glad they're good.
I'm happy they're good, but we just wasted an entire Ryan's Roses segment is all I'm saying.
Well, maybe it wasn't such a waste.
Well, Ellen... Let the callers decide.
Okay. Okay.
You tell me, right? With 800-521-1027. It's my opinion. If I'm a listener, I call and say, hey, look, I'm so happy that they're good, but come on.
I mean, there's plenty other bigger problems out there. You're going to take time to do this? Yeah. Let's find bigger problems. Goodbye, and I love the show. That's what I would say.
All right.